all very welcome here to the second quarter final of today's showing on Wicklow TV in the Boom and Platform Senior Football Championships. Carnew Emmets will be taking on Rathnew. Earlier on, Arklow beat on Toker. Now the first side to get through to the semi-finals this year. For Carnew, their team lines out as follows. Cormac Doyle in goal. Michael Rock, Justin House and Cormac Redmond make up the full back line. Owen Young and Tommy Collins are selected in the half back line, but Ken Cullen comes in for Dan Redmond in the left half back position. Jack Doyle is in for Conor Behan in midfield, while Padraig is going to be partner Padraig Durham. Richie Green, Ben Brosnan and John Doyle make up the half forward line, with John Doyle's out on the half forward line as well. Owen Kavanagh, Colin McRae and Sean Murphy make up the full forward line for Carnew Emmets. For Rathnew, in goal is Ronan Doyle. Ross Quinn and Jamie Snell and Callum Clark make up the full back line. Ross O'Brien is in at right half back, but William Morehouse comes in for Gary Byrne at centre back, while JT Hayden is in at left half back. Sean Coffey and Kieran Coffey make up the midfield, while Theo Smith, Sam O'Dowd and Philly O'Neill are in the half forward line. Robbie Murphy, Adam Byrne and Eddie Doyle are the full forward line. The referee today is Dara Byrne from Ballymanus. Both captains are in there now for the toss. He's obviously telling them what he doesn't want to hear or doesn't want to see, or at least maybe what he had for breakfast earlier on, and asking any recommendations. Who knows? Both sides are still warming up. The sun has come out here nicely. It's going to be blinding the goalkeeper down at the east gate end, where also the wind is blowing. Could expect maybe a couple of misjudgments of ours going in. But for the Carnew keeper, Cormac Doyle, with them warming up down there, he'll probably be well used to it by the time the ball is thrown in. Chris Kavanagh and Gary Dunn are the linesman officials of Avoca and Kilcool. Carnew might be fancying their chances here now. The intermediate champions coming up against one of the big boys, Rathnew. All in their huddles, raring to go. It's interesting there with Jack Doyle back here for the football. Had a good season for Wicklow in the hurling, but unfortunately injuries did interrupt quite a bit of his playing time. At the end of the league, he came off injured in the last round against Bray Emmets, but he's back today. Hopefully for Carnew's sake, he's back fully fit. Referees call for the teams now. From the looks of it, Rathnew will be against the wind today, going down towards the west gate in the first half. They'll be against the wind. Both the keepers with the caps on. And ready to go. Number 23 is also in there for Rathnew. Conor Lenihan.
Is replaced from Robbie Murphy. Number 13 is replaced by number 17.
Bill Morehouse is in there for Robbie Murphy in the full forward line. Conor Lenihan here is also in. Find out who for in a moment. He's lining out in midfield, so it's probably one of the Coffees here. And the ball is thrown in by Dara Byrne. And Rathnew win it first. That's Kieran Coffey. So he's definitely playing. Lenihan now with the ball. Works it out wide there to Theo Smith. Theo Smith hitting in now to his corner forward. That is Bill Moore, or that is Jody Merrigan. But Carnew come out with it now. Number 6. There, Tommy Collins. No tackle going in. He brought it past the Rathnew 65 and into his centre forward, Ben Brosnan. Ben Brosnan gets it on here now. Number 23, that is Ken Cullen. Ken Cullen's running through, definitely fouled. And Carnew have the first chance or the first score here now. Get confirmation in a moment who is not starting for Rathnew. We know Robbie Murphy and Gary Byrne are both out. Free now for Carnew. Inside the 21. Ben Brosnan over the bar. So first score of the game now, and here is Ronan Doyle who'll be kicking first into that breeze. Ronan gets it forward. Well caught there by Sean Coffey. Sean Coffey onto number 17, that's Bill Morehouse. Bill Morehouse. They're working across here now, Theo Smith. Conor Lenihan. Back to Bill. Bill has a man out wide, that is Coffey. Kieran Coffey gets it back. And Ross O'Brien. Patient build up here now for Rathnew. Back now to Ross. Ross O'Brien go forward and he gets the free. Chance to equalise now for Rathnew. So 14 is in there, of course. Adam Byrne. He's going to be the man to take it. And Byrne, now the whistle's gone, so he's on the clock now. Taking many hops of the ball, making sure it's right. Against the wind, to put his boot through it. He just curls it over brilliantly. Rathnew level. Just 3 minutes gone now. Cormac Doyle with his first kick out. Cormac Doyle hits it long, as you should with this breeze. But who's going to get to it? A Carnew man has it now, and that's hit back out. 6 yard to number 5, Owen Young. Owen Young going down the right side. Gives it in to Richard Green. Richie. Over to his half forward teammate. But Rathnew only had 2 in the Carnew half, so a free from the 45 here now from, or just outside the arc actually. Chance of a 2-pointer with the wind of their back here for Carnew. Stepping over again is Brosnan. And Brosnan, like Adam Byrne down the other end, hopping the ball a few times, looking at his target. Like Dan Bigger for the Welsh Rugby, just this routine about him. Just on the line of the arc. Adar Byrne has given a 2-pointer. Carnew now in front by 3. Ronan Doyle with the second kick out. Went long with the last one. He goes long again with this one. Into the breeze. Richard Green does get a hand to it, but Rathnew come away with it. Here's Bill Morehouse. Looked to have taken a few steps there, but why not? He shifted a few heavy challenges there. And Rathnew were happy enough just to play it across. Playing into that breeze. You got away for your opportunity. Here's Theo Smith. Smith now spots it forward to Lenihan. Conor Lenihan. Jinking inside. Bouncing it off the turf. Shifting a few challenges. And a free is given against him for over carrying. Now coming away with it is Tommy Collins. Brosnan out to number 15 there. That is Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy is held up. And he is also adjudged to have overcarried it. So Byrne here, allowing the physicality of the game and calling for the technical. O'Brien to take the free, out to JT. JT has T.O. Smith ahead of him. He carries it into the space now. Carnew getting around him, that's Ken Cullum. And now wide to Ross O'Brien. Out to the central to Ross O'Brien on the right side. Gradual men are looking for it, but he gives it back over now, and that is Sam O'Dowd. Sam O'Dowd into Lenihan. Lenihan back to Coffey. And there is JT. JT is a big fella. He may be dangerous if he runs at you, but it kicks in a good ball now to number 15. That is Eddie Doyle. Back out to T.O. Smith. Hits it across the 45 into Ross O'Brien. O'Brien going forward. O'Brien slots it over. And that is Rathnew's second point. The first point of the match from play. Just a point between the sides. About to go 7 minutes into the game here now, and Cormac Doyle with the kick out. Long ball, Lorna Park, and Carnew win it. Ken Cullen. It's it over to Brosnan. Brosnan just keeping holding possession. Richie Green with it now. Bringing up a few yards, but back to Brosnan. Who decides to go long in there to Sean Murphy, who catches in the box. Not fouled. And does he get a score? No, and brilliant defending there by Rathnew to deny a goal, but it is a free in for Carnew. I think he was on it. Murphy was on an advantage there before he kicked the ball in just outside the box. As Dara Byrne has judged. Should be a simple enough tap over for Dara Byrne, for Ben Brosnan rather. I think if a referee decides to score a point for you, you know he's on your side. That's not going to happen here. His usual routine. Brosnan takes the point. Carnew back in front by 2. Still no score from play. Ronan Doyle with the kick out. Goes long. Look at the midfield for Sean Coffey. But here is Bill Morehouse. Bill has a bit of pace about him. He's taking on his men. That surface seems to be a bit tricky. Every time you bounce the ball, it goes a little bit that further forward, so it's harder to keep control of it. But Rathnew still in possession now. Sam O'Dowd out to JT. JT brings it into the 45. It's well blocked there by the Carnew man, but Rathnew keep possession. T.L. Smith. Hits it out wide, that's Bill Morehouse out there. Bill has options inside, but opposite bring it in to the centre, and Conor Lennon shoots, but it's wide. Still looking here to see who exactly the replacements were on the Rathnew end. Cormac Doyle. Ball out to Jack Doyle. On and now Cormac Redmond. Back to Jack Doyle. Into Padraig Dorn. Richie Green, Podge Dorn. Carnew with the patient build-up. And Tommy Collins now with it. But when he does get the afterburners, Tommy, he can be a dangerous man to run through a few lines of defence. He's not opting for that here. Sean Murphy. Hits it inside to John Doyle. Out to Jack Doyle. Looks to be Cormac Redmond. Here we are to Jack Doyle back on the 45. Now with Richie Green. Just Tommy Collins in a bit of space here to the right. Tommy now. Waits for Richie Green to make his move, and Richie does. Not a great shooting angle. But Carnew still keep possession. Trying to work their way through that defence. Collins. Into Owen Young out to Ken Cullum. Jack Doyle. Was that a brilliant score there by Ben Brosnan. Carnew's first score from play, and it's a 2-pointer. Thing of beauty. The patient build-up has paid off for Ben Brosnan to get into that scoring position. And now it's Carnew by 4 with just over 11 minutes played. Rathnew now working it out. Caelan Clark onto Kieran Coffey, shifts the challenge. Full back there is Jamie Snell. Snell back to Clark. Clark has Cullum behind him, but he's got it well up to Sam O'Dowd. Theo Smith off his lap, but now it's Coffey. No, Lenihan has it. And out is Clark. Now JT Hayden. Sam O'Dowd on the 45. Caelan Clark. Carnew doing very well here not to open up any gaps and allow Rathnew a shooting opportunity. Into that wind. Got to be fairly close to goal or hit something true from far out. Here's Bill. Bill back out. And here is William. Adam Byrne back out to Theo Smith. They're just working across here now for Sean Coffey. Carnew are doing very well here to hold Rathnew out. Not allowing a sniff. But there goes now Ross O'Brien. To JT, to Coffey. Brilliant strength. And there is Kieran Coffey with the point. Brilliant strength to hold off the challenge there. However, looks like Sean Coffey's all gone down there with the weight of that challenge. Just under a heavy challenge there. Needing a bit of treatment. Coffey seems to be all right to play on, does he? Right there, I was getting the team wrong earlier on. Number 17 is actually Adam Byrne. Away goes Ken Cullum. Shot for goal! Well, that's what the wind can do to the goalkeepers. It can deceive them. And that's Conor McRae putting Carnew up here in front by 6 points. It's a brilliant finish. Carnew won 6. Rathnew 3 points. Conor McRae is a full back for the hurling, but a brilliant full forward now for the Carnew football team. Here's Theo Smith. Theo Smith running forward. Jack Doyle jockeying him. Keeping him out wide. Into Sam O'Dowd. O'Dowd back to Smith. Rathnew might try and force something here. And it's gone well wide. Cormac Doyle now with the kick out. Sean Murphy takes his mark. Long ball forward, looking for the goal scorer, McRae. McRae under severe pressure from Jamie Snell. The referee adjusts no foul. And it's gone it's gone wide. So just a couple of corrections there on the Rathnew team. Number 17 is Adam Byrne. Well, number 14 is Robbie Murphy. Number 23 is William Morehouse. Carnew come away with this one. No, yeah, they are. Judge still fouled. Midfielder there, Podge Dorn. Ben Brosnan going to be sending over this one. Not really a shooting opportunity. Maybe passing it back to Sean Murphy. You saw with that last wide, he does have the distance with this wind at his back to hit it far. Richie Green, Conor McRae have both moved inside. Off the turf. Tail him wide. The let off there. It was ambitious. It was an ambitious effort. So fair play to him for taking it on. Carnew still leading by 6 points. Ronan Doyle with the kick out. It's a long. Looking for Kieran Coffey, but Murphy as judge pushed him in the back. And Rathnew can come away. Sam O'Dowd looking to take on his marker, but Tommy Collins does well to hold him up. Getting his arms around him, but he's adjudged to a foul. Kicks it back here now to Kieran Coffey. Kieran Coffey to JT. JT, Theo Smith to his right. Opts not to use anyone. Goes for it, it's dropping in. And it's gone wide. Cormac Doyle now with the kick out. Out wide in his own young. Rathnew spotted that though and have covered him, so he goes long. Looking for John Doyle. John Doyle into Brosnan. And Brosnan, brilliant turn away from Ross Quinn. Ross Quinn, Cormac Redmond. Here is McRae. McRae back to Brosnan and now to Jack Doyle. Tommy Collins. Here is Owen Kavanagh. Owen Kavanagh's going to drop this one in amongst the house. And there's Sean Murphy. Murphy gets up. Just surrounded by red jerseys. It's a free out for overcarrying. There's a Rathnew man down now after that. Momentum carrying him through on that challenge. Probably will be a bit of injury time at the end of this half now. It's the second time a player has needed attention. I suppose Carnew with winning their back, they'll want to have this for as long as they can, so it may work in their favour. Caden Clark just standing with the ball on the 21. Not what. Other players looking for water already. The sun now has gone in. There's a dark cloud coming over us. That's our support in the second half. This could be very interesting, I think, when things get tight. doesn't seem to be getting up quick. I don't know if Dara Byrne is signalling that a substitute is needed, but Gary Byrne looks to be getting ready. Yeah, he's giving the slip to Chris Kavanagh there, the linesman. Looks like Gary Byrne is going to be introduced here now. Come on for the injured player. It's Jamie Snell that's down. Might be, depending on what happened to him, might be a while before he can be assessed off the pitch. No discussion going on with the referee and his umpires. Okay, he's up. Jamie Snell is up. Or he's getting up. And almost seems to be an issue with holding the side of his face.
Blood sub for Rathnew. Gary Byrne playing.
It's only a temporary substitution there with Gary Byrne coming on for Jamie Snell. Ronan Doyle gets the action back underway and kicks the free out to Caelan Clark. Caelan Clark working it back to Theo Smith on the overlap. Theo Smith turning towards goal, but does work it out well. And here is now Adam Byrne. Adam Byrne running down the right. Surrounded by Carnew bodies, but he does well to get it back to Theo Smith. Theo Smith now across the pitch to Ross Quinn. Ross Quinn bringing it forward. He's JT outside him. He opts for him. Kavanagh straight away is on his case. He gets in the arms. JT holds him off. Theo Smith kicks it in. Is that a penalty? It is. Jack Doyle's foul, Jody Merrigan. He's protesting his innocence. It's not often a referee though would change their mind. And a penalty opportunity now for Rathnew. It looks to have been fouled. There was Jody Merrigan. Merrigan's the man with the ball in his hand. He has the opportunity now to half the deficit. Against Cormac Doyle. Jody now stepping up and blasted into the top left corner. Brilliant from Rathnew, exactly what they needed. Rathnew 1-3, Carnew 1-6. Cormac Doyle now with the kick out. They'll need a score here to end this half. We've got just over 5 minutes to go, and then plus how much injury time will be added on. But Rathnew have won that kick out. Theo Smith is holding it up in the midfield. Out to Adam Byrne. But Richie Green does well to put him off and put it out for a sideline. Adam Byrne. Out to Cormac Redmond. Has it. And he wins a free out. Quick tap and go. But referee's not allowing that. Jack Doyle back now. Tony Young. Young for Adam Kavanagh. However, Robbie Murphy gets in his way and wins a free. Just outside the arc. Stepping over it. Looks to be Jody Merrigan. And a kick it off the turf. Suppose there's no Rathnew man making a run. Well, no, there is now. Robbie Murphy, but I'd say he's just going to go for this. Keep the scoreboard taken. And brilliantly taken. Against the wind, that's a fine strike. Jody Merrigan with the last 2 points. Cormac Doyle now with the kick out. A low fizzer into Richie Green. Green taking a pass. No, he doesn't, but he went definitely a free out, yeah. So many bodies around him. And Carnew get to bring the ball forward here now as Rathnew didn't give them the ball back straight away. Deficit is down to 1 and a chance to bring that back out. And Brosnan looks like he's going to be taking the 2-pointer. With the wind at his back, may as well go for it. His usual routine, 3 times he swings it to his left. Can he do it like he did earlier? No, it goes to the left and wide. And that's a let off for Rathnew. Ronan Doyle testing out the ball's inflation there with the umpire. Both seem happy enough. Ball is dropping into the midfield where Kieran Coffey catches it brilliantly, takes his mark and gets the game on going forward quickly. Robbie Murphy on to Sam O'Dowd. Sam O'Dowd gets it inside into Sean Coffey. Sean Coffey gets past Tommy Collins. He's definitely been held back and it is a foul just outside the arc. Carnew with a chance to go in front. Or Rathnew with a chance to go in front. Jody Merrigan, like he did earlier, putting on the turf. Much like Brosnan up the other end, he seems to have his own routine about it. And he's not happy with it. People seem to, like in soccer, you aim for the valve to kick through it properly. Must be what he was lining up there. Merrigan's well wide. Still Carnew up by a point. Cormac Doyle now to get us back on the way with a goal kick. It's along this time. He's looking for Ken Cullen. Cullen can't get it. However, John Doyle does, but however, he tucks it on the ground and it's a free for Rathnew. Ross Quinn looking to get on things quickly. Has to pull it back. Kieran Coffey now. Out to JT. JT facing John Doyle. Gives it off to Jody Merrigan. Merrigan is inside. That is out now. And Robbie Murphy is tackled and Carnew come away with it with Tommy Collins. But Sean Coffey meets him well, but remains in possession. As Carnew are an advantage here as they can bring it up the pitch. Here's Ken Cullen. Has to bring it back there. The advantage was down towards the 21. There'll be 3 minutes injury time at the end of this half. And Jody Merrigan appeared to interfere with Tommy Collins. So Dara Byrne has brought the free up into just outside the Rathnew arc. And a chance for a score here now for Carnew. Brosnan now just outside the 45. carry this in a little bit with the wind at his back. Ben Brosnan gets the 2-pointer. Has Carnew out now, leading by 3 points as we're a minute into stoppage time. 1-8 to 1-5 in favour of the South Wicklow men. Orland Doyle going long with this one. T.O. Smith's under it, and it's well batted for by O'Kavanagh, but JT comes away with it now for Rathnew. Gary Byrne. Content with just soloing it up. And it's back now with Morehouse. William gets it in to number 5 there, Ross O'Brien. Ross O'Brien carrying it forward. Scored that point earlier on from running through. And Sam O'Dowd with it. Running at Tommy Collins. Brilliant pirouette to get away from Tommy. And T.L. Smith now into Ross O'Brien, who's looking for Sean Coffey, who lets it off for Ross Quinn. Brilliant dummy and a brilliant tackle. But that's definitely handled on the ground, and it is a penalty. Not exactly sure which infringement it was. If it's touched on the ground in the box, it's a free on the 21. But from the looks of it, Dara Byrne, it looks like as if he's given a penalty for taking down. And an incident has happened off the ball here up the pitch that has got the Carnew crowd angry. Can't exactly see who's down there, but Ben Brosnan seems to be the man that's down, and Ross O'Brien looked to be the closest man to him. Dara Byrne not going in to assess the incident straight away. But there's a bit of a schmozzle going on here now between the two teams. Trying to figure out who the best new is. Gary Dunn just trying to be peacemaker there and keep them separate, while Brosnan is receiving treatment. Harbour's assessing things. We're well over the 3 minutes of added time here now, but I have a feeling that we might be here a good few minutes longer. We've got the penalty to come and also the decision here. Sam O'Dowd looks to be leaving the pitch. He does have a bit of strapping there on his quad. Coming on there is Eddie Dial. Ben is back to his feet. Now the consultation. What will be the decision here now? All depends on what Gary Dunn has seen and what he advises Dara Byrne.
Number 15, Eddie Dial is replacing Sam O'Dowd, number 11. So just confirmation there of Eddie Doyle coming in. Penalty is still happening. There's no overturning there, so whatever happened, Gary Dunn seems to have adjourned. Ross O'Brien is innocent. Jody Berrigan now scored a penalty and a 2-pointer from a free. He went to the left and high last time.
This to level the game. Merrigan now. Saved by Cormac Doyle! And Carnew now retain their lead. And it's out for a sideline to Rathnew. Well, actually, that's all we have time for in this half, as Dara Byrne has called the half-time whistle. It's Carnew 1-8, it's Rathnew 1-5, and it's all to play for in the second half.
It's dropping from the skies. The big man has it again. Oh, he's lording it today. He's backing himself. He has the distance. But has he the accuracy? It's over the bar. Tashi Garuto. Tashi Hanutrasta. Him get it. Nobody.
Our GAA. We all belong here, in this place, at this time. We belong not because of who we are or where we come from. Being here means belonging. Belonging means knowing you're part of a community that has a place for all, where potential is nurtured, where individuals become teams, who honour the legacy of those who went before and strive to build a legacy of their own. Some of us play, some of us used to play, some of us never played. We all belong. Belonging means having a voice. Means being able to say what you think is right. Being listened to. Belonging means respecting each other. Means being there for each other. On the pitch, off the pitch. Belonging means rolling our sleeves up and doing what needs to be done. We all belong, whether it's our first day or our 100th year. We all belong here, because this place belongs to us all. Our GAA, where we all belong.
Just kick the ball out to the middle of the field. Get your head in the game. Come on. Keepers! Jesus Christ, Alan! Will they catch the ball? That's your square, your responsibility. You called for the ball. Come on and get your head in the game. James, lads, he's lost the hunger altogether, that fella. Christ.
Eugene, listen, look. We're all worried about him. He's not in a good place. He's not himself. He doesn't need you on the sideline shouting at him with abuse. Look, go and have a chat with him and see if he's all right, will you?
Yes, I never thought of that. Hold on. Alan! Alan, come here! Alan,
It's important to remember that underneath the jersey, GAA players are just normal people too. 4 of us have mental health, and you don't have to be an expert to make a positive difference at your GAA club. Look after yourself and keep an eye out for others. Sometimes, all you have to do is listen. Go to realtalks.ie/GAA to learn more.
Tá áitir le bhaine lig. Bhaine tá beo a fanachtar lá nach deoch a riomh béidir. Bhaine a hín siar ríist sa ríist eile ag an áitir asmuid.
Well, lads, what's the crack?
Bhaine nach stoppa riomh go dagan na pointe nach féidir muid a stoppa. Bhaine nach niúltín riomh don obair atá déanamh.
Have you got it all free?
Bhaine chur na raidh gach ile tradiisiún agus gach ile scéile chur raidh thuganna. Wenye, bíomhan linda leitheanta hagan go dul. Wai hain, wahi hain, uha hain, wen hain. Tá áit le Wenye lig. Áit linne ligi. Cumann Lucas Gael, tá áit dúna ligán.
She'll forget it's her first day. She'll grit her teeth and try her heart out. She'll know that someday she'll master the lift. She'll never forget her first day. She is a camogie player, and she belongs where we all belong. GAA, where we all belong.
Good morning, John.
Morning, Tom. Your taxi waits.
The fact of coming back down here to meet up with the lads and everything and the contact they kept with me is an enormous boost.
There was a need there for us to look after our older members. My own father comes along and he was sick then before Christmas, so he didn't come here, and really I could see a difference in him. I felt that he missed his friends.
The Monday Club and everybody who wants to come along is invited. They're remaking connections that they had 20 years ago when they were all very active club members, and now all of a sudden they sit down and it's like they were never away from one another.
I think it's one of the better things that we've done on our Healthy Club journey because it means so much.
A healthy club is where we all belong.
Irish GAA Healthy Club is a game changer.
In this place, at this time.
We belong not because of who we are or where we come from.
Being here means belonging.
Belonging means knowing you're part of a community.
A community that has a place for all.
Where potential is nurtured.
Where individuals
become teams.
Who honour the legacy of those who went before.
And strive to build a legacy of their own.
Some of us play.
Some of us used to play.
Some of us never played.
We all belong.
Belonging means having a voice.
Means being able to say what you think is right.
Being listened to.
Belonging means respecting each other.
On the pitch, off the pitch.
Belonging means rolling up your sleeves
and doing what needs to be done.
We all belong, whether it's our first day
or our 100th year.
We all belong because this place belongs to us all.
RGA, where we all belong.
RGA, where we all belong.
Cumann Lucas Gael, tá áit dúine a lig an.
RGA,
where we all belong.
Our GAA, where we all belong. RGA, where we all belong.
Everything we do in the club involves the community.
The men are out walking, having the cuppa, chatting. We have a wonderful morning here, and it fits us out for the week, and everybody just goes home so happy. Keep out, keep about.
The war started in Ukraine, and that's where our Healthy Club really came to the fore and worked really, really hard at helping to integrate. Margot does the most beautiful artwork here all around our grounds.
These people believe on my talent, and after that I believe on myself.
And we're back here for the second half. Carnew leading Rathnew 1-8 to 1-5. In the other quarter-final, that threw in at 6 o'clock. Baltinglass are currently beating Kiltegan up by a point. But all now, Dara Byrne is about to get the second half underway here. Making sure everyone's in place. Checking the watch, the whistle. And the ball is up. And away we go again for the second half. Ben Bros now gets to Sean Murphy's hand to him. Brosnan's Tommy Collins in the middle, but he goes for Owen Kavanagh. Owen Kavanagh out to Cormac Redmond. Cormac Redmond gets it forward here for Richie Green to run onto. Playing into the breeze now this half, Carnew. They want an early score just to settle them in this half. Green out to Young. Young to McRae. And Owen Kavanagh now central. Working it across. Ken Cullen. Ben Brosnan going forward into Sean Murphy with the sun shining down. Sean Murphy brings it into the centre. Jamie Snell is back on. Bandaged up there. It was a cut to the head, it appears. The reason why he was off. But he's back now. And here is Richie Green for the chance of the first score of this half. And Richie has split the posts. Carnew up by 4. Number 10, Richie Green. 1-9 to 1-5 to Carnew as Ronan Doyle is about to take this kick out. He hits it long, as he should do with the aid of the wind at his back. And Rathnew do win it. Here's Theo Smith. Into him now, Kieran Coffey. Coffey looking for Bill Morehouse. Bill Morehouse taking on his man. He shoots. It just tails wide. Bill Morehouse in there wearing number 14. Of course, number 17 is Adam Byrne. He's out now in the wing forward position. But he could actually be looking at half back here. Cormac Doyle with the cap on this time now. Sun splitting the stones here. The black cloud didn't come over. As headed for EP. Best of luck to them. Long kick out. Theo Smith gets a hand to it, and here goes Kieran Coffey. Coffey looking for Eddie Doyle, who came on at the end of the first half. Eddie Doyle over to Adam Byrne. Adam Byrne taking it inside the arc. Richie Green tracking back, but Adam Byrne still has it. He gets his shot away, however, Dara Byrne calls for a steps, and it's a free out to Carnew. Tommy Collins has the ball in his hand. Cormac Doyle to take the free. That's it in now to a midfielder. Foul, Kieran Coffey fouls. And away comes Podge Dorn. Podge Dorn gets it in to Owen Young. Brosnan did well there to win that. Wasn't the best of passes, but he did well. John Doyle. Owen Young still has it, kicks it on the ground. Head out to Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy gets past Ross O'Brien, but a brilliant challenge there by Ross Quinn to just put him off there. He was off balance going in for that challenge, and Ross Quinn took full advantage. And Rathnew now in possession. We're down the line now. Theo Smith. Theo Smith. Long ball looking for Jody Merrigan. Merrigan has it. Merrigan looking to take on his man. He didn't step outside the line as the linesman is Joyce, but he's heading towards goal. He hits it inside. Here's Bill Morehouse. Bill Morehouse shot, and Cormac Doyle catches that well, low. And he gives it off to now Ben Brosnan. Ben Brosnan, William Morehouse chasing him. Gives it off to Michael Rock. The Rock to Redmond. Cormac Redmond has Ken Cullen streaming forward. But that's a brilliant run by Ken Cullen as it's brought Kieran Coffey away from Redmond. And here is John Doyle. Out to Tommy. You can see using his hands there to shield the sun from his eyes. He's played a good 1-2 there with John Doyle. And Adam Byrne is tracking him. Adam Byrne is adjudged to have pushed him over, and it'll be a free wide here on the left side for Carnew. The wind has died down a little bit since the first half, but it is still there. It's coming over to take this now is it's not Podge Dorn, is it? No, it's Ben Brosnan. Testing out the ball. This will be a tricky one with the sun beating down against his eyes, but he goes short. He has it again. Ben Brosnan, there's a bit of a gap opened up for him. Ross Quinn is tracking him well and has done well to get between him and the goal, and Ross Quinn blocks down, however. It's a free once again there for Carnew, and Dara Byrne, as Joe said, he was holding on to Brosnan's jersey. This is a more favourable position for Brosnan to take a score. The ball, now the referee has judged it definitely isn't well inflated. Not even. About to go 6 minutes old in this half. Carnew, the only score so far through Richie Green. Brosnan doing his usual routine. He steps inside and just taps it over. Ben Brosnan puts Carnew 5 up. Definitely going into this on history anyway, Rathnew were definitely favourites, but Carnew are a dogged side in both codes. You never can be sure. Ronan Doyle goes long, looking for Kieran Coffey. Ball spills loose. Sean Murphy can't get to it. Looks like Jack Doyle's got it, has he? And he's judged to have been fouled by JT and William Morehouse. And he's now seeking attention himself. Quite a number of players now have gone down injured. here today and has needed treatment. Jack Doyle, of course, is only back from an injury himself. The hope is that he can stay fit, even for both these football and the hurling. He's up. Looks all right to carry on. Yeah, straight away. And he's the man in possession now of the ball. Jack Doyle. T.L. Smith is coming down to close him down. He gets it out there well. And here is Dorn. Dorn over to John Doyle. John Doyle to Brosnan. Ross Quinn putting him off a bit there, following him very far way up the pitch. Justin House gets it out to Dorn. And it's worked out wide now to Cormac Redmond on the left side. Cormac Redmond gets it forward. Here is McRae, the goal scorer for Carnew in the first half. Owen Young. Into the centre to Brosnan. Brosnan content with just taking a couple of hops there off his, couple of solos off his foot. McRae now, in no real rush to bring this forward. Brosnan is surrounded by Rathnew men, but does well to get it back to Jack Doyle. Doyle out to Brosnan. T.O. Smith pressing high, but Dorn shakes off that challenge. Now he's running at the Rathnew defence, and here is John Doyle. John Doyle back to Richie Green. Well shouldered there by Adam Byrne. And it's a good hand there from the Rathnew man, but Cormac Redmond's in possession. Ken Cullum back to Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy getting heavily tackled by Ross O'Brien. Under a lot of pressure, but gives to Owen Kavanagh, who in turn gives it to Brosnan. Richie Green up to John Doyle. John Doyle on the 45 hits it in. Looking for the run there of McRae. McRae gets it back out to Justin House. Here we are, Richie Green. Scored a point already in this half. Gets it off to Colin McRae. McRae with a ball all the way back close to the 65 to Brosnan. Brosnan hits it across to Tommy Collins. Tommy bursting forward. Hits it into the square. That's well taken by Justin House. And there's a chance of a goal by Sean Murphy. It is he taken down. It is a penalty for Carnew. And they have a chance now. They're 5 points up. A chance here to go 8 points up. We've got just over 10 minutes gone in this second half. You can see Richie Green there for Carnew is looking for attention. And a substitute is about to come in here for Rathnew. So Gary Byrne came on as a temporary sub at the start, towards the end of the first half, is about to be introduced as a full sub. Looks like the man coming off. It's just evading my eyesight at the moment. Looks to be number 12, Philly O'Neill, coming off. Dara Byrne is called for this penalty. But of course, just holding that off till Richie Green gets attention and he has to head off the pitch. Conor McRae looks to be the man to be stepping over it. Already a goal scorer. Rathnew, of course, had 2 penalties in the first half. One scored, one saved by Cormac Doyle on the other end. But Ronan Doyle facing Conor McRae. McRae puts it to the right side. And actually that was Sean Coffey in goal. And he dived the wrong way. So now Ronan Doyle to take this next kick out. Carnew now up by 8 points. Paddy McGinn coming on here now for Richie Green, who I mentioned beforehand was off the pitch seeking attention. So now he's relieved of duties for the evening. 2-10 to 1-5. Ronan Doyle about to take this kick out. 18 minutes left to go. Long ball up. Theo Smith gets a hand to it. Rathnew have possession. Coffey. Back to JT. JT running forward to Theo Smith. Theo Smith taking on Ken Cullen. Ken Cullen's done well to hold him up there. Now Eddie Doyle. Ross O'Brien in the middle of the pitch. Taken inside the Carnew half. Eddie Doyle's going for the 2-pointer. Here's a curling in. It's just gone wide. Oh no, never mind. The angle has deceived myself here, and that's a brilliantly taken 2-pointer by Eddie Doyle. Deficit now down to 6. It's 2-10 now to 1-7, 16 points to 10. Cormac Doyle with the kick out. Looking for John Doyle. John Doyle doesn't catch it. Gary Byrne got his hand to it. Adam Byrne allows it to just go out. 4-line kick ball 2. Rathnew to get on with it quickly. Jody Merrigan has it. Justin House putting him under some serious pressure. With Jody Merrigan back out here now to Eddie Doyle, and that's a definite free in. With the wind to their back now, there's a chance for a 2-pointer for Rathnew to get that deficit down to 4. Eddie Doyle, such a sharp shooter. Scored a 2-pointer from play a moment ago. Only introduced at the very end of the first half. Bob Brosnan was getting treatment. But he goes short, looking for Merrigan. Is that Merrigan? Who is fouled inside. Fouled inside there by Ken Cullen. Or Jack Doyle, rather. Eddie Doyle now. Chance to get this down to 5. The wind and the sun on his back. For a player his calibre, he should be able to just slot this over. Few cheers coming from the crowd, but that doesn't matter. Eddie Doyle, as he slots over his second score of the game. It's 3 points in total, including the 2-pointer. Cormac Doyle now to take the kick out. Free out. Oh, hang on a second there now. The referee has called a free out. So that score doesn't count for Eddie Doyle. And it's still 2-10 to 1-7. It's Carnew working across their 21 here. Tommy Collins looking for a gap to open up. And there is Podge Dorn. Dorn now gets it out. Here, up to John Doyle. John Doyle gets it over to number 27 there. That's Paddy McGing. What I mean, Tommy Collins. And they're getting it forward again. John Doyle. Justin House to his left. Justin House. That's Owen Kavanagh rather. Now here is Ken Cullen. Bit of space to move into. Jinx back to McRae. McRae over to Owen Kavanagh. And Owen Young now, or Podge Dorn rather, tries to just float this one inside to Sean Murphy. But it was fouled in the process. And it's a free in just on the 45 for Carnew. Carnew up by 6. Chance to get back to 8 points. The semi-final waiting for them. Arklow are already through. We should know by the end of this what the final score is between Balto and Kiltegan. Sean Murphy is the man now who's going to take this. There we go, Jake. Just working at the angle of sun. Still shining upon him. He puts his boat through it. And he floats it over. Carnew 2-12. Rathnew 1-7. Sean Murphy with a 2-pointer from a free. Ronan Doyle now with the kick out. Floating in the midfield, looking for Kieran Coffey. JT has it. Adam Burns made a move into space. Adam Byrne now taking down the right side. Inside the 21 to Jody Merrigan. Merrigan takes the point. Just like that now, Rathnew have brought it back to 7. Cormac Doyle, short kick out here. Tommy Collins. Playing around in the middle here is Cormac Redmond. Or no, that's Michael Rock. And Justin House boots it out, but only as far as JT, who was well tackled there by Ken Cullen. JT holding off a challenge. Doing brilliantly do so. Works with Theo Smith. Theo Smith for a 2-point chance, and it is gone wide. Onto the right and wide. The Carnew side are calling for 3 men up. But the referee and the linesmen aren't interested, as Cormac Doyle is receiving a bit of treatment here. It's been a tough slog for both sides. Rathnew player there now, possibly going up with cramp. Theo Smith going in to help him out. Cormac Byrne has had a brilliant game so far. Made a save earlier in this half, as well as saved the penalty at the end of the first half. Conor McRae scored the first goal of this game. I think my commentary may not have the goal that it was, didn't earn the commentary that I gave it. Completely deceived everyone and flew into the top left corner. Merrigan. Jody Merrigan with the penalty for Rathnew in the first half. Sean Murphy for the penalty for Carnew in the second half. Cormac Doyle trotting up. Cormac Doyle hits it long. It's dropping in front of Sean Murphy. There is Kieran Coffey down in front of him. Kieran Coffey does get a hand to it. However, it is a free for a foot block there for Rathnew. JT out to Kieran Coffey. Coffey just taking it down the right side. Gives it off to Adam Byrne. Adam Byrne to Eddie Doyle. Eddie Doyle into Sean Coffey. Sean Coffey out to JT. JT just taking across the 45 and into the hands of Jody Merrigan. He bundles into Justin House there. Allows Jody Merrigan to kick the ball in, but there is Bill. A chance for a goal there now for Bill Morehouse. Seems to have been knocked out for a 45. See a substitute coming in here for Rathnew, which is Robbie Murphy. You can see warming up there. Merrigan now standing over the 45. 2-12 to 1-8. 7 points the deficit. Byrne now with it onto Theo Smith out wide in the right. They look to. That's off the ground. All right, now get out there quickly here at Dorn. Dorn up. It's Owen Young to chase. Owen Young keeps the possession. Gives it out to Cormac Redmond. Cormac Redmond out to Conor McRae. Conor McRae back to Owen Young. Owen Young finds Cormac Redmond. Pressure by Adam Byrne. Cormac Redmond firms that well. McRae out to the centre to Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy gets it over there. That's Jack Doyle on the wide. Jack Doyle instructing the lads where to go. Paddy McGing back to Doyle. Jack Doyle's going to run through. Pass Adam Byrne. Gives it over to Conor McRae. Bit of a collision there between Ross Quinn and Jack Doyle was on the ground. The referee has given a free. Ben Brosnan now standing over this. Just inside the arc. He takes it quickly for Sean Murphy to run onto. Kieran Coffey is tracking him, but Sean Murphy is true on goal here. Oh no, he's not. And Jamie Snell does well to hold him up. Not as Caden Clark, who fell over the ball, but did well to get it back. And back out down to Ross O'Brien. Ken Cullen puts him under immediate pressure. And Carnew are not letting him out, and Ken Cullen has the ball. However, Dara Byrne has called for a free. After he didn't hand the ball straight back to him, the free's being moved up. Gary Byrne hits it in quickly now. Ooh, now that is a bit of a slap to the face by Tommy Collins on Bill Morehouse. But Adam Byrne gets on with it quickly. Quick tap and go. Eddie Doyle, chance for a two-pointer. Eddie Doyle, it's dropping. Cormac Doyle boxes it out. Owen Young catches. Michael Rock. Jack Doyle, will he get there? Does. Hands it up brilliantly to Cormac Redmond. And Carnew now have relieved that bit of pressure. Bill Morehouse fouling Cormac Redmond, and Carnew will be allowed to get this one out. On comes now Robbie Murphy. And as well for Rathnew, 20 Ronan Manley. Ross Quinn coming off there. He gave away that last free. And who is coming off here now for Robbie Murphy?
Robbie Murphy replaces number 14, Adam Quinn, Adam Byrne.
So it turns out that was Adam Byrne this whole time. Number 17 is from the announcer. He's saying that was Adam Byrne's coming off. That's actually Bill Morehouse, according to the Rathnew team sheet. Owen Young. You can see a bit of confusion there. Bill Morehouse, Adam Byrne was coming off, but Bill waved to him to say he wasn't. Carnew have it high up the pitch. Conor McRae kicks it forward. Owen Kavanagh doesn't keep it in play.
Rathnew substitute, number 27, Conor Lehan, replaces number 7, JT Hayden.
So Conor Lenihan has come on there for JT Hayden for Rathnew. Eddie Doyle now, who is struggling there. Seems to have pulled up badly earlier on. But still soldiering on. However, Carnew now have won that ball back. Tommy Collins with the ball in his hands. It's out here for John Doyle. John Doyle back to Collins. Shrugs off a challenge from Gary Murphy. Shows the strength of the young man. Here is Ben Brosnan. He's got options, but Rathnew are holding him back. Here's Michael Rock. Gets past Jody Merrigan. Into Cormac Redmond. Gary Byrne punches forward, but Carnew are coming forward. Podgedore now on the halfway line. Gives it to Cormac Redmond. Redmond has Paddy McGing out wide. He can give it to Ken Cullen. Ken Cullen has only one man between him and the goalkeeper. Ken Cullen running forward. Gives it off to McRae, and that's saved by Ronan Doyle. And Ronan Doyle comes into the back of Colin McRae. A sliding challenge, and it's a free in for Carnew. McRae now needs attention after that. It was a brilliant break from Carnew. Ronan Doyle did stand up well to the shot from Conor McRae.
Number 20, John Darcy, replaces number 13, Owen Kavanagh.
John Darcy there just coming on for Carnew Emmets. As we go in now to the last 3 minutes of regular time. Ben Brosnan standing over this. Ben Brosnan just taps it over, and there it is. Carnew now out. 19 points to 11. 8 points between them. Carnew are looking semi-final bound here. Rathnew though will still feel they might have a chance. Caelan Clark recycles it back to Sean Coffey. Sean Coffey to T.L. Smith. Still on his own 65. Carnew still pressing a bit high forward, but now here's Jamie Snell. Taking a lot out of that ball, but Dara Byrne sees no infringement. Adam Byrne. Back out now to Ross O'Brien. Ross O'Brien running through. Well, Marsh tackle there, and Carnew overturn it there. Here is Ken Cullen. Okay. Oh, sorry, here is Ken Cullen now. It was Paddy McGing who won that back. Ben Brosnan. Over to Owen Young. Podge Dorn. And back to McGing. See you there. Brosnan now has gone down. But Carnew though still coming forward with Tommy Collins. John Doyle can't keep it in play. It's a sideline to Rathnew, and they better get on with this quickly. However, I don't think they can, as it appears that substitutes appear to be coming in here now. Richie Green is returning to play for Carnew.
Number 10, Richard Green is replacing number 5, Owen Young.
Owen Young has had a brilliant match and is rightly being met with a lot of applause coming off. Richie Green, before he was taken off, was playing well, but obviously to get that bit of treatment. He's back now and fresh and raring to go. Mad for road. Rathnew now, the sideline in, Caelan Clark. Gives it off to T.O. Smith here. He's got Gary Byrne far forward here, and he uses them. Bit of afters there, after T.O. Smith hit it. Gary Byrne floats it into the square. Who's going to get to it but Cormac Doyle? But a free has been given to Rathnew. That was probably for the foul on T.O. Smith as he was kicking the ball up to Gary Byrne. So free now to be floated in by Jody Merrion into the Carnew box. Nope, he opts to go into the middle there to Ross O'Brien. Ross O'Brien letting it go forward. It's a dangerous ball. Cormac Doyle deals with it. And that looks like Sean Coffey. But Carnew come away with it. And now the substitute has it, Fionn Darcy. Fionn Darcy gives it off to Sean Murphy. There's a bit of space in front of Sean. Don't think exactly the pace. Adam Byrne is doing well to catch up to him, but no, Sean Murphy's away. Ross O'Brien now with the tackle, but Sean Murphy still with it. Sean Murphy over his head, and it's picked by William Morehouse. He intercepts. Gary Byrne now with it.
There will be at least 4 minutes of additional time.
Out wide. 4 minutes are to be added on to this half. Is that enough time for Rathnew to get anything out of this? Caelan Clark. T.L. Smith. Drops it in. Looks like Carnew. No! Jack Doyle. Is he the first to get to it? He is. He does get to it. He hops it out for Michael Rock, and there's Podge Dorn. Podge Dorn to Brosnan. Brosnan circling back with Jamie Snell on his case. It looks like Sean Coffey has taken out a Carnew man off the ball. And let's have a look here what Dara Byrne may have seen. Both Chris Kavanagh there over at the sideline and Dara Byrne. At least one of them surely saw what happened. And it's a black card. Black card there for Sean Kavanagh. So Rathnew will finish with 14 men. And on coming to the pitch now is Conor Bohan for Carnew. Conor Bohan, of course, selected to start. But this is not a result many thought would have happened. The intermediate champions here, Carnew. A dogged side. Both hurling and football, they show fight.
Carnew, substitute, number 8, Conor Bean, replacing number 14, Colin McRae.
Conor Bean on for Colin McRae, the goal scorer in the first half. And like Owen Young beforehand, he's been met with applause from his own supporters. A brilliant match he's put in, a brilliant performance. Kane Cullum. Paddy McGing. No need to rush anything. The result is everything but confirmed. Michael Rock to John Doyle, running into traffic. Recycle back again. Michael Rock, and now Paddy McGing has a bit of space in front of him. He wants to run into it. Theo Smith is tracking him back. Paddy McGing turns around, gives it in now to Podge Dorn. And Podge Dorn will look for a corner as William Morehouse keeps tracking him. But Podge Dorn out, running down the end line. Here's Sean Murphy. Back to Podge Dorn, back to Murphy. Sean Murphy goes for the score. It's it wide. There may not be another opportunity here for Carnew or for Rathnew, where we've got a minute left to go of injury time, but surely it won't be enough. Kieran Coffey catches. And it's going to be a free to Carnew, up on the 21. Paddy McGing is standing over it. Call is settled down now. McGing slots it over, and surely that's it now. Carnew 2-14, Rathnew 1-8, 9 points in it in the end. Carnew are full value for their victory. They were absolutely brilliant from minute 1 to minute, I suppose, what are we in now? Minute 68. We've they haven't just come to the table, they're absolutely knocking on the door. They're not just knocking on the door, they're breaking down the wall. Carnew into the semi-finals, along with Arklow. A brilliant performance. And that ends our coverage here today now. 2 brilliant matches we've seen here. Have a lovely evening now and take care.